going to nibble on that for sure. But you're listening to live Dumas Bobcat football tonight on Country 106.9 FM, your home each and every Friday night for live Dumas Bobcat football, and on EAB Media Group app, Dumas Bobcat Sports. And we do want to welcome you aboard. And you're listening to the Merchant and Farmers Bank pregame show. And we'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words. Stick around.
Stumped on a home project? Stop by Barry's True Value in Dumas for expert advice on any remodeling project. Barry's is stocked with the right products and tools from brands like DeWalt and Steel to get the job done. While you're in Barry's, check out the outdoor selection. Barry's True Value carries top brands like Under Armour and Lacrosse footwear to help you have a successful hunt. For all your home projects and outdoor needs, trust Barry's True Value in Dumas. Barry's, behind every project.
this year is huge. It helps with the kids. You don't have to load up on that yellow dog and travel. And we do have some trips where we're going to be doing a little traveling this year. Palestine, Wheatley.
That'll be our longest trip for sure. The Barton trip actually shaved off some of the West Helena mileage, so you can kind of compare that. We came out better, but that Wheatley trip, we're just going to have to kind of run it like a playoff game. Just saddle up, and leave around noon, and go eat and do whatever, and get there on time. And setting up all this equipment at a new place I've never been, and I've never been to Palestine Wheatley that I know of.
I've been through it.
But I don't know that I've ever even seen their football stadium. I probably will before that game. I'll probably make a road trip because I don't want to be blindsided too bad.
Well, you can't miss it when you turn to go to Palestine. Or Palestine, it depends on who.
Oh, yeah, we need to get that straight, too.
I'll have to call one of my cousins over there
there
Wheatley and find out. The football field is right there on the highway.
I got you.
I mean, it's kind of like the Eudora used to be. You drive by, and there's the football field.
There it was right there. And I may have been there in a game. I'm not for sure. Really can't remember. But we will we'll be able to get there. I know in the past, back in the day, Dwight Lambert and I had a couple playoff games, and we were at one. We couldn't find a football field. We were in the first quarter, so I had a guy on the phone in the stands talking to me, and Dwight's driving, and we could see the lights. We knew we were close, so I was doing a delayed play-by-play, and I'm sure everybody knew. I don't know, but
I'll get you there this year. Some of our defensive must tonight. Got to be more disciplined. Got to make our reads.
Right.
And we got to run to the football, and we got to make tackles. A couple times last week, we let that Taylor kid kind of slip through.
Yep.
We have got to wrap up.
Yep, we got to make the tackles. We got to make the stops, and it's just you almost have to play your position perfect. And if everybody does that, then it comes together.
Yes.
But boy, one mistake can really turn it can turn the game around quick. One missed tackle or something like that could be a big deal. So we've got, like you said, you got to be pretty perfect against Hamburg. Really, we got to really play solid football tonight.
And special teams, we learned this last week. You got to protect on punt. You got to sprint down on your coverage, and once again, you got to tackle.
That punt game, we saw that was, at least in the rain, that was a weak spot in our game plan last week, and we hope that I'm sure they've tried to tighten that up a little bit.
I promise you, they worked on it. Coach Love worked on it this week, and they got the problems fixed.
Good. So that's a big part of your game, special teams, and the point after kicking, we've seen that, and that's something that for years and years we didn't see much of, and I'm glad to have that part of the game back as well. And, Coach, I know one thing I forgot to bring was our little stick-on lights, but I think we'll be all right. But I've got lights at home. Just flat out forgot them, but I'll get my people on that.
That'll work.
Which is me digging through the closet and finding them. So that's how that works. But we'll be able to see fine, I think. No problems at all. I'm going to reach over and grab one of these rosters. I think you still have one. Actually, mine's right there, so I'll reach back over here and grab my own stuff. Sorry about that. So we're just about ready for kickoff, man. We're less than 8 minutes away from getting this game underway. And, coming off that loss last week. But, that was a tune-up game. That's one thing about it. But
and people don't know. You want to win every game as a coach.
Absolutely.
But your non-conference games are to prepare you for your conference games.
That's right.
You want to work out all the kinks and the bugs before you get to conference, and that's why you play these schools non-conference. We had choices to go play other teams, not the teams we're playing in non-conference, but these teams prepare us for conference.
Right, that's right.
And playing now that we're 3A, playing up a classification, you're going to face bigger numbers. We probably won't play another team all year that has more numbers than we do. We're all going to be about the same, 30, 35 kids. Well, when you're playing against those teams with 45, 50, 60.
Yeah, that gets you prepared.
It gets you prepared.
So we're going to take a 3-minute timeout for the national anthem. That's very important. So we'll be back with more of the Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas pregame show in 3 minutes. Back to Evan.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings. From pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
And welcome back to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show tonight as we are at home on the campus of Dumas High School, Tidwell Field, and we are glad to have you on board. Hello, I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats, along with Coach John McGraw. Larry Harris, basketball coach extraordinaire, will be joining us shortly. And, man, he just left Little Rock a little while ago, and he's back in Dumas already. Yeah. So we might have to have a little powwow about his driving. But we're expecting him shortly, and we'll be welcoming him up here as we're just about ready for football here in Dumas, Arkansas. Hamburg Lions made the road trip over tonight to Duchesne County, and the Dumas Bobcats opened our season last week on the road at Star City. So we're at home for about 3 games. The Bobcats tonight dressed in purple jerseys with gold and white numbers, and they have white pants, golden helmets. Very easy to see those numbers. I love that look for the Bobcats. And kind of a flip-flop for the Hamburg Lions. They're wearing purple pants with white jerseys. They wear purple and white. So they have the purple pants and white jerseys with purple numbers. And the captains are making their way out to the field now for the Dumas Family Pharmacy coin toss. Number 52 for the Dumas Bobcats. That's Javon Baker. Number 3, another one of the captains, Tylen Bell. Number 54, that is Deshaun Williams. And wrapping up the captains, that is number, I believe that's 30. And that is going to be Mr. Gene McKenzie. So those are the captains for the Dumas Bobcats tonight. So we await the toss of the coin, and we're just about ready to get this game underway tonight here in Dumas, Arkansas. Beautiful Friday night. It's cloudy and a little humid, but it's not hot. And, one thing I've noticed in the past, the first couple of home games, that west sun has just been killing us in this press box. But the clouds tonight are actually a blessing. We don't have to worry about that. So it's, as far as I'm concerned, a beautiful Friday night in Dumas, Arkansas.
Somebody asked me about why this is the home side. I said, well, probably when they built this stadium, games didn't start until 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's probably true,
so that sun was already set by then.
So, and those trees over there are growing a little bit, so
yes,
the bigger they get, the better off we'll be. But tonight, that is a non-issue. So the coin is in the air, and we're waiting to see what's going to go down. So the Dumas Bobcats, we know, will be defending the south end zone. They will be moving from our left to our right. And the Hamburg Lions have elected to receive to get this football game underway. They'll be moving right to left, defending the north end zone. So the preliminaries are taken care of, and we're just about ready for some football. The only thing left is to run through that big old inflatable Bobcat, get on the sideline, and let's saddle up and get underway. We'll be back in 1 minute with the kickoff.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas, along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Tonight's timeout breaks powered by Barry's True Value of Dumas. And that will conclude the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show as we're saddled up and just about ready for the kickoff. Once again, the Dumas Bobcats will be defending the south end zone tonight. No wind. I don't think the weather's going to be a factor at all tonight. I think it's going to be a perfect game weather-wise here in Dumas. We're just about ready to get underway. Bobcats are lined up. They look sharp in those white pants with those purple jerseys. I love that look. Big, bright, white numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Real easy to see. I love the look. And we are underway. It's going to be a low, wobbly kick. It's going to bounce at the 27-yard line. It's going to roll out of bounds there. So we didn't really get that started off the way we wanted to. But the Lions are going to have good field position here, first down and 10. As they will have the ball at the 35-yard line. So we'll let them get the ball set, but that is where they will set the ball up at the 35, and Hamburg will have a first down and 10 just underway here. Welcome to our broadcast. Welcome to our EAB Sports Network app on YouTube. Spread the word, and let's get folks watching the football game. If any of you viewers out there need to leave a comment, just shoot me a text. We can use some of the, a little fine-tuning there if we need to. First down and 10 for the Lions. Quarterback's going to spread things out. We see this a lot. Handoff to the setback, number 5, looking for running room over the right side. A lot of east and west running. He's finally going to break a tackle, gets the corner, and he's going to move the ball up over the 45 near midfield. He's going to get a first down and 10. That was Nikhil Lewis on the carry. Second effort, he got the corner. Coach,
yeah, he broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage and just turned it on.
Wow. So they're going to move the ball up to the 50-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain, first down and 10. Twin split to the left, one to the right side of the football field. Lions play on the far hash mark. Quarterback brings team to set, looks things over. Number 10 is the quarterback tonight. That's Caden Thomas, and he is a sophomore quarterback. And so he's going to bring his team to the line now. He's going to change the play. He's going to one-step drop. He's going to throw a pass over the right side. Screen pass complete. And he is going to move the ball down to the 45-yard line.
That's a pickup of 4.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot him at the 46. So a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. But just a really quick route there and a quick hit. And a gain there of 4 yards. Boy, 4 yards on first down, that's a good place to be. Good place to be. We're just underway, first quarter action. 2nd down and 6. Lions are now running downhill inside Dumas territory. Quarterback's going to hand off to the setback in the backfield, looking to sweep to the right side, breaks tackles. 2 tackles, and he is going to – looks like he's going to go to the house. And, indeed, he should have been tackled in the backfield, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah.
But, man, he is in just like that for the Hamburg Lions touchdown and on a sweep around the left side.
Not wrapping up completely.
Yep,
will kill you.
Just did not make the tackle. And so, boy, just like that, Hamburg is on the scoreboard. Wow, that didn't take very long at all for Hamburg to get 6 points on the board. 11:02 left to go.
Well, they said Lewis was a dude, and I believe them.
Man, they didn't even burn a minute off the clock. Point after attempt is up. Splits the uprights. It is good. So with 11:02 left to go here in the first quarter, it is 7-0 in favor of the Hamburg Lions. And that did not take long at all. I want to welcome Coach Larry Harris to the press box. And glad you're here, Coach.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
And welcome to the broadcast. I wish we had a little bit better report right here real quick. That happened quick, man.
Very quick.
That happened quick.
I'd been told this Lewis kid could run the ball, and he lifts his knees as he's coming. You know, he's breaking initial contact and keeps his legs driving. Good things happen when you do that.
That's right. Absolutely. Coach, you have a roster? Because if you don't, I do. I've got a few extras. There should be some in that pile as well.
All right, I sure appreciate it.
So we await the kickoff, sponsored tonight by Dumas Family Pharmacy, and heard their commercial earlier talking about the flu shots. It is that time of year.
We'll get the ball on the 20.
So that kickoff's going back. That is a touchback, and the Bobcats will have a first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And man, now we gotta do something. We gotta get saddled up, moving north, and clock management right now is not an issue. We just need it's early in the game. We just need to move the ball, keep a very strong series, and score. That's what's important.
I agree. Got to come out here and make a strong defensive stance here after that score by Hamburg.
Absolutely. So first down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Ball spotted at their own 20-yard line. Quarterback's going to hand off to the setback in the backfield, and he's trying to sweep to the right side. Nothing doing there, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of about 3. Now they're going to show him
2.
I guess his knee went down after a loss of a couple back around the 18-yard line.
They're going to give him his forward momentum.
So, they're going to give him back to the 19, so a loss of 1 officially, second down and 11.
Right. Like I said, the state, talking to Lovelady early in the week, he said early in the year, in the office coordinator, they said that this is probably the best linebacking core that we're going to face so far this year. Said that number 9 is really a ball player.
Screen pass is incomplete over to the left side, and it's going to bring up a third down and long just like that for the Dumas Bobcats. Yeah, you're playing a pretty physical Hamburg team here, and, they got a pretty big bench as well.
Right.
So, they may have fresher legs later in the game. We'll see if they need them. But right now the Bobcats need to get 11 yards on third down, and that's going to be a tough road to hoe there. But, we've seen the Bobcats hit big. We're going to see a spread offense here. So the quarterback looks things over, trips to the right, drops back, looking to throw, got plenty of time, now flushed out of the pocket. So Walker's on the run.
He's wide open.
And Walker's going to throw, and he has a pass interference. So the ball hung up a little bit, and that might have been good for the Bobcats because Henderson had to kind of come back for it, and he just got creamed by the defensive back. And that's going to be a pass interference, and the Bobcats are going to get to play that down again. So they're going to talk things over.
There was a flag in our backfield also, I believe.
I didn't catch that flag. That's not good.
So they'll probably be offsetting.
Yeah. So I did not see that, Laundry. So we're waiting to get this sorted out. It's 10:15 left to go in the opening quarter. Hamburg on top 7-0. So we're waiting now to get these flags sorted out. It's going to be pass interference called against Hamburg for sure. And they're going to call a personal foul, roughing the passer. So they're going to decline that. We're going to get the first down. So both penalties were against Hamburg. Right. And it's going to move the ball up to the 34-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats.
Yeah, those penalties right there, man, worked in our favor.
Yes, they did.
And we just need to come out on this drive right here and try to stay ahead of the chains.
Yep, boy, you need to gain your 4 or 5 here on first down. Walker brings his team to set. Has one receiver split wide to the right side of the field. Walker's going to drop back. Screen pass complete over the left side. Can he break a tackle?
Man,
boy, they were
swarming.
there.
Man, Hamburg moves fast, man. Laterally, this is a fast defense.
So there's going to be no gain on the play. It's going to bring up a second down and 10 for Dumas from the 33-yard line.
Pass right there was to number 2, senior Chancey Dale.
And Speedy didn't have much chance once he caught the ball.
No, the defense. This defense swarms to the ball, man. They bring a lot of pursuit to the football on every play.
So second down now and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. Still early in the first quarter. Walker looks things over, takes a snap. He's going to hand off to the running back. He's trying to cut back up the field, and he is going to gain a couple.
Yeah, just a few, man.
Yeah.
That defense is pretty good, man. They're cutting off the edge and making him turn back into the defenders waiting. This defense pursues the ball pretty good.
He's going to fight across the 35 to the 37-yard line, and it'll bring up a third down and about 7.5, maybe we'll call it 8 yards. It's a long 7. So third down and 8, 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hamburg on top, 7-0. Quarterback splits one wide out, wide to the far side of the football field. They play on the near hash mark. Walker has one set back, drops back, looking to throw. He's got a little time. He's getting some protection, and he is looking for the first down marker, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, knocked down by number 3, Cam Carter, 5'7", 140-pound senior.
So that's going to bring up a fourth down and long, and that's going to bring up the punt team for the first time tonight for the Dumas Bobcats. Boy, you got to get a foot into one here, and you said there were some adjustments made, Coach McGraw, so we're going to find out if we made the right adjustments and if he can put a foot into this one. So the punter awaits the snap.
See what we do this time. We had some mishaps last week in Star City.
It's a high snap. He pulls it down the rush zone, and they're going to block it. And but it's going to be picked up by one of the Bobcats. He's going to pick it up out of the air. And that is going to be a live ball.
It did not pass the line of scrimmage.
I don't think it passed the line of scrimmage, and so we're going to see
what
they're going to call.
The line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be interesting. But that was a heads-up play right there by one of the Bobcats.
Real heads-up play.
Pick that ball up out of the air. Give your team a chance. You know, even if they call it back because he was beyond the line of scrimmage, you give your team a chance. You play to the whistle, and that's exactly what he did. And that was a heads-up play, but it looked like that punt was blocked and went backwards, so I don't think he got the line of scrimmage. That should be a first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. We'll wait and let them sort it out. But
the ball did not pass the line of scrimmage.
It was touched.
You can advance that ball.
So they're gonna have a little powwow here, and we'll figure it out. But what happened, if you're listening on the radio, the punt was blocked, it looked like straight up in the air, and it was pulled down by one of the Bobcats, and he advanced the ball for first down yardage.
Caught it in mid-stride, man.
Absolutely. So now they're going to come to Coach Lovelady's sideline and get everything sorted out.
Look like they're going back with
and
it.
Yep. So it looks like they're going to say the kick went beyond the line of scrimmage or whatever. And but it's sure we're just going to wait. I'm not even going to try to call it because you don't see this play once every 2 years, you know. And so it's going to be first down and 10 for the Hamburg Lions after all of that. So the only thing I can see is they said it had to go past the line of scrimmage. I don't know.
And it did not go past the line of scrimmage.
But it's first down and 10 for Hamburg. Tough break there. Heads up play for Dumas.
Yeah, that's a fortunate turn of events right there for us, man.
Yep. Thomas, empty backfield. He has a blocking back, number 14. That is Carter.
That's a sophomore quarterback back there.
Yeah, he is. And he's got twins to the right. He's going to keep. He's going to pull it
down.
Middle. Quarterback draw.
Straight up the middle.
Man, he gets into the secondary, through the secondary, and one of the safeties has to pick him up. But, boy, some damage was done there as he's going to move the ball to the 16-yard line where he is going to have a first down and 10 for Hamburg. 8:20 left to go here in the first quarter, 7-0 in favor of the Lions. And they are inside the red zone of the Bobcats for the second time tonight. Actually, they didn't even get in the red zone. They scored outside of it. Quarterback looks to the sideline. He splits trips to the right side of the field, one wide out to the left.
It just looks like he's going to run it, man. He said there was no running back there really with him.
Yep, looking like he's got a blocking back, and he's going to pull it down and
we
run.
We were ready that time.
That was snuffed out that time. He's going to be held for no loss, second down. But that was snuffed out. Took a little while to develop as well, but the Bobcats were on it, and they read it well, and they dropped him for a loss of a yard, second down now, and 7:39 left to go in the first quarter of play. Cats trail 7-0. Second down for the Hamburg Lions. Quarterback Caden Thomas, the sophomore, steps to the line to call the play. Now they're in the I formation working under center. And the quarterback's going to hand off to the second man. He's looking for a little running room over the left side. And he is going to be held down, but they're going to call that a face mask or
a horse collar.
Horse collar one. I thought he got him by the shirt tail. Obviously, he got him a little high because there's flags all over the field. So they saw a lot more than I could see from here. But that is going to be it looked like a good tackle. I thought he had him by the shirt tail, but. So, wait a minute. They're stepping this off.
Holding. Against
the Lions. It's going to be a holding against Hamburg.
Oh, man.
So, it was a good shirt-tail tackle after all. And but a holding penalty, that changes things. It's second down and long now. That's going to march the ball back to the 28-yard line of Dumas. And Hamburg's going to have a second down and very long.
Those some big, nice-looking running backs back there with them, man.
You're right about that.
They have got some dudes.
16's in motion. He will get the handoff, looking to run over the right side. Finds a little seam, not much. He's going to gain the ball down to the 21, 22-yard line. We'll let him get it spotted. It's going to bring up a third down and long for Hamburg. Now, this second, two-down territory, I don't know what kind of kicking game they have.
They've got a pretty good kicker.
I
watched him during warm-ups, and he was hitting them from about 40.
Yeah, well, I don't want to jump the gun, but I would assume that they're in four-down territory, whether that fourth down's a field goal attempt or whatever. But the Bobcat defense has an opportunity right here. Make a couple big stands, get this ball back. So we'll see what they can do with this third down and about third down and 15. So we just lost everything. And all right. Well, there we go. We just lost all of our audio. I don't know what that was all about, but
but he had a nice little gain. This will be a big fourth down with 5:57 left in the first quarter.
They're going to bring the kicking team out. You can see that. Man, that popped my ears, whatever that was. So I hope we're still on the air. If we are not, somebody will let us know, I'm sure.
We'll see how good he is. That football's over on close to the right hash, so he's got to put a little touch on it. Well, no, he's left-footed.
He's a
left-footed kicker.
That's a perfect angle for him.
Oh, my.
All right, I got to get us. There we go. All right, we're back, I think. I think everything is back and running. Snaps down. The hold is good. The kick is good, and with 5:39 left to go here in the first quarter, it is now 10-3 in favor of the Hamburg Lions. We'll take a 30-second timeout. I'm sorry, 10-0. My bad, 10-0. They just added 3 points, so it's 10-0 in favor of Hamburg. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Welcome back to first quarter action as we await the kickoff. Kickoff will be taken around the 10-yard line. Breaks a tackle. He's got one man to beat. He could go. Man, that was a big kickoff return right there. And that's going to give the Dumas Bobcats some really, really good field position there. And they're going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line of the Hamburg Lions. First down and 10 for the Bobcats.
That might be the spark the Bobcats need.
Let me get that.
Yeah, that was a big return there. So the Bobcats looking to throw, drops back, has a receiver over the right side,
Marcus
breaks a tackle,
Kilgore makes a
He's
move.
at the 30, 25, 20, makes another move,
Good
and he is
job
going to be
by
hauled
Mark.
down at the 16-yard line. Big run there, big gain, and that was some pretty offense.
Yeah, that was awesome by Marcus Kilgore, the junior, number 15. I mean, he made some great plays last week in Star City, made a long catch deep in that game. Also, he scored a touchdown. He's very explosive, and he could take it the distance at any time.
So it is first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. Quarterback takes a snap, flags everywhere. So
got a false start. It's on Dumas. Push us back 5 yards, and as we allude to every time, Mr. Rick, we got to stay ahead of the chains if we want to be successful here on this drive.
Yeah, that little flinch by that offensive lineman just cost us 5.
Yeah. In a game like this, man, when we're down 10-0, we can't afford any mistakes. None at all.
It's going to back the ball up to the 21-yard line, where it will be first down and 15. Quarterback hands off to the running back over the right side, moves the ball inside the red zone down to around the 17-yard line or so. So it's going to bring up second down and about 11 for the Dumas Bobcats. Clock runs, 4:20 left to go in the first quarter, and the Hamburg Lions on top 10-0. Well, the Bobcats really, really need to make something big happen on this drive.
And we just got 5 back.
So we got 5 back on an offside penalty, a dead ball foul, and we're going to get to repeat second down with a little less yardage to play. So they're going to call offsides against the Lions. I just got a message from the unofficial mayor of Tyro, Arkansas, Ricky King, and they're watching the game over there in Tyro. We appreciate everybody that's watching and everybody that checks in with us to let us know. So after the 5-yard penalty, second down and 7 for the Dumas Bobcats. 3:55 clock runs. Quarterback drops back to throw, looking for the end zone, overthrows the intended receiver.
We got a flag in the backfield back here.
So there's going to be a flag that could be – we'll see. We'll wait and see. There's only usually 2 flags in the backfield. It's either holding or roughing the passer. So we'll let them get this sorted out real quick. But there is a flag on the play after the incomplete pass. And it is going to be an illegal block against the Dumas Bobcats. So that's going to Well, it's going to back. They're going to take the penalty and back us up.
Right. Yeah, and this right here on this side of the field, man, we can't take any penalties, and we had a couple penalties thrown back and forth between both teams on this drive.
So that's going to back the ball all the way up to the 27-yard line, and where the Bobcats going to repeat the down. But, man, you're right, going in the wrong direction, trailing 10-0. We need to make something positive happen. And you got to, you're not to the point where you have to have a big play yet, but you're getting close. You can get this yardage back in a couple of plays, but you've got to chew up some yards right here on first down, no doubt. So the quarterback looks to the sideline to change the play. Audibles at the line of scrimmage. Trips twins to the left, twins to the right. Got a little rush on. Quarterback's going for the end zone, and it is going to be
flag
on the play.
Should be a pass interference.
So it is incomplete in the end zone, but there's going to be a flag on the play. That's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, that guy was riding Kilgore
like
a woo.
Yeah, he had that right hand on him, and he was riding him. And quarterback put it there, but, hey, Kilgore was there also.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm. And for a second, I thought he had the ball.
Yeah, I did too. I kept looking for the football. Thought he was going to come down with it. Got some viewers from Jasper, Dumas alumni, Glenn Dewey's. And, man, we appreciate everybody that tunes into these Bobcat games. And these kids appreciate it, too, having folks watching them and folks that went to school here back in the past that still have an interest in Dumas sports. And that's a big deal. So we are down to 3:42 left to go in the first quarter, 10-0 in favor of the Hamburg Lions. So after the pass interference penalty, we're going to let them get this ball spotted, and we're going to see where we stand. They're going to spot the ball, looks like at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 7 is a lot better than 2nd and 20-something.
Most definitely. It's a big down for us right here. Got to have some positive yardage. Keep going in the right direction.
Quarterback hands off to number 3.
Bell.
Yep, Bell's going to just power his way over the left side, and
Great
he is fighting
push
for that first down.
Yeah, great push over the left side right
He's going to get the 5-yard line. Now, I don't know where he needs to be, but
I believe he got enough for the first down.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get the 5. So we will – and that is going to be a first down and 10. They're saying move the chain, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5 for the Dumas Bobcats. Good position right here, trailing 10-0. You crawl right back in this football game if you can eat up these 5 yards, get in that end zone here in the first quarter. That's big to get it done in the first quarter. You've got 3 minutes to make it happen. Can't play mistake. You got to play mistake-free football here on this series. Quarterback's going to hand off to the running back. Bell is just going to fight for the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. So, 2nd down and goal from the 5. Clock runs. 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Cats trail 10-0. But, boy, you can get right back in the football game quick if you can score on this series. Quarterback looks things over. Now he's going to look to the sideline. Now there's going to be a flag on the play. There's going to be a procedure penalty.
Yeah, false start.
And a false start against Dumas. And, man, that's that's one of those situations, those audibles and changing the play and all that. Things take a little long. That's going to back us up to the 10. Now it's –
man, that's probably about 3 to 4 flags or maybe more on this drive right here between the two teams.
It's 3 on us and 1 on them. That's 4.
So, 2nd down now and goal from the 10-yard line. Wow, that's a situation. Quarterback's going to drop back, 1-step drop. There's going to be another pass interference play. Now they're just going to call incomplete pass. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats, or 3rd and goal from the 10. So 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line. So you make decisions here. Do you try to get half of it, kick a field goal? What do you do? Well, let's just get the whole 10 yards right here on 3rd down. So it is 3rd and goal from the 10. As we await the snap, clock runs. We're under 2 minutes to play here.
This is a big, big down right here.
Actually, the clock stopped with the incomplete pass.
Oh,
high snap,
loose.
quarterback pulls it
Make
down. He's going to try
a good move.
Yeah, and he is just going to be hauled down after a gain of about 1 down to the 9.
Right, and it'll bring up a big 4th down here. Minute 45 left in the first quarter. Hamburg's up 10-0. Big decision here.
Yeah, you'll be looking at like a 26-yard field goal or 4th down and goal from the 9.
And we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go for it. We didn't send out a kicker.
All right, so we're going to go for it on 4th down and goal from the 9-yard line, trailing 10-0 with a minute and some change left to go here in the first quarter. So we await the play call. Now the Bobcats break huddle, come to the line, split trips to the left side of the field. Working right in the center of the football field here. Quarterback drops back. He wants to throw, has a receiver, and it is going to be incomplete at the pylon, and that ball's going to go over on downs. But, man, he put it there and just could not come down with the catch at the pylon. He was double covered.
Yeah, he was.
But, man, we needed something positive to happen there, and it did not happen, and that ball's going over on downs. Wow. So Hamburg is going to take over with a minute left to go here in the first quarter, leading the Dumas Bobcats by a score of 10-0. So, boy, that was tough right there. That was a heartbreaker, man.
Yeah, got to hope that our defense can, make a good stand right here and get a 3-and-out right here, and maybe we can get a punt and get us to some good field position.
Or I like that pick 6 option.
Oh, man, that would be awesome also.
I don't think anybody would complain about that. So there's a good defensive stand. It's going to drop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd down and 10 from the 10-yard line as we are under a minute to play here in the opening quarter at Tidwell Field.
Yeah, tackle was made right there by number 17, Donald James.
Well, he's a 5'10", 190 junior.
Yeah, made a pretty good play there.
So it's 2nd down and 10 for the Lions. Quarterback looks things over. Takes a snap, drops back. Now he's going to pull it down and run, and he is going to be dropped after a gain of about 3 up to the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. But that's some pretty good defense right there by the Dumas Bobcats. And it is going to bring up, let's see where they spot the ball. They have it spotted. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 5. You're right, Coach McGraw, good eye.
And we'll take this into the second quarter. They won't get a playoff here.
You're correct. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1 quarter here at Tidwell Field is the Hamburg Lions 10 and the Dumas Bobcats 0. It'll be 3rd and 5 when we return with second quarter action. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Learn more at baptist-health.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Welcome to second quarter action. After 1, it is the Hamburg Lions 10, Dumas Bobcats 0. The breaks powered this year by Barry's True Value of Dumas. And we want to say a big thank you to all of our sponsors. We will talk about all of our sponsors later in the broadcast. But right now, the Dumas defense got some work to do. And, man, we need to make a big stop here and get this ball back. Man, we had such a good opportunity there to score and tighten this game up. Now you've just got to relax, play good defense, get the ball back, and let's make something positive happen here.
Need a good play here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 5. Welcome to second quarter action. Hamburg Lions now moving from left to right, defending the south end zone. Lions quarterback now, he looks to the sideline to change the play. That is the sophomore quarterback tonight. Takes a snap, looking to throw, screen pass. We'll see if it's complete, and it is going to be a catch at the 40. That will be good enough for a 1st down and 10 for Hamburg. So that will move the chains as the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big conversion right there. We was hoping to get a stop right there, 3 and out, and get good field position, but that gives them 3/4 more downs to work with.
So first down and 10, just underway, 10-0 in favor of Hamburg here in the second quarter. Quarterback now splits trips to the left, but he's going to keep. Quarterback draw, finds a seam.
Yeah,
get the 30, 35 down the sideline. Finally pushed out of bounds around the 45-yard line, and that was a touchdown-saving play right there.
Yeah, the majority of time when he gets back there with that
no back.
No back. What do they call that, Coach? Little H-back or something back there blocking?
There's a little H-back.
Yeah.
H-back there leading for him. When he doesn't have that tailback with him.
Man, he's probably going to run it, man.
He's probably going to run it.
And what they're doing is, Coach, is they're spreading us out, man, making us have to chase those receivers and giving him one-on-one. Now they come out in the I. Formation, look over at the sideline.
Quarterback tonight, Marion Grant. That's not the quarterback. That is the run. The quarterback's going to fumble the football.
And the Bobcats have it.
So
we got it. That's big.
Yeah, number 19 for the Dumas Bobcats right there. That's going to be
Jordan
Kenny.
It's
going to be Jordan Kenny.
Hey, he got that. He still got that play that he missed earlier. He got to make up for it. That's a big play. Maybe could swing some momentum in our favor.
You got a short field now. You're running downhill. You only trail 10-0. You are at home, and you got plenty of time here in the first half, and we get the ball back to begin the third quarter. So
it'll be interesting to look and see right there. You know, they were having a little success in the shotgun. We'll look back at that and see if they go back to the I in this game.
You know, it's a totally different ball game under center versus in that gun.
I agree.
The ball handling situation, you've got to have a confident quarterback to stay under center.
So the Bobcats now have a first down and 10. Quarterback's going to hand off to the running back number 11. That's Moore. Short gain. He's going to move the ball down to the 43.
Especially in this day and age when we're used to seeing everybody in the spread, shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see too often that we get in the I formation, so that's a little uncharted territory for us to see. So we'll be interested to see, do they go back to that formation as we watch the game later on.
Gain of 1, second down and second down and 9 for the Bobcats.
We're coming back to pass.
Yep, quarterback's going to drop back. He's going to be flush.
He gets out of it.
Now he finds a little seam. He's going to have the 40, the 35, 30 near sideline, steps out of bounds at the 26-yard line, but that's plenty for a first down and 10.
That's a good play by Darnell Walker, the senior, number 7, the quarterback, man. It looked like he was in a little trouble, but he came out of there and picked up positive yards to move the chains.
Good heads-up running there. They're going to spot him at the 25, and the Bobcats going to have a first down and 10. 10:37 left to go in the half. Cats down 10-0. But, boy, that was a big gain there.
Man, huge.
Little momentum builder.
That was huge for us.
Glad he got out of that traffic jam and found that crease.
Man, he fought for it. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 11. Flags on the play.
Looked like
he got
the
spun
defender,
around. Yeah.
Well, it looked like his hands were close to the face mask.
Yeah.
Wait and see what the call is.
5-yard face mask.
Yeah,
it looked like I saw it.
So it's going to be the non-flagrant 5-yard type, I guess. And, I wish they would either. It's face mask or not, but I understand. But it's going to move the ball inside the red zone down near the 18-yard line where it will be a first down and about 3. That's something you don't see every day. It's a first down and 3. But after the face mask penalty, that's where we stand. Walker looks to the sideline. Now he brings his team to the line.
You got to look at that. With that short of yardage, the ball has to be going to Tyron Bell. He's our short runner, bruiser back. Yeah, he's our bruiser back.
Twins to the left, Bell in the backfield. Quarterback's going to hand off to Bell. Both coaches called that right.
Yeah, he's met by number 9, Peyton Sellers, the best linebacker they've talked about. Well, the best player on the defense. They've talked about all week. They say he's a load inside.
Now Bell's going to have to check out for a play. He got his hat knocked off, and it's going to bring up a second down and short for the Dumas Bobcats. So let them get the ball set. Now there is. All right, so they got the ball set at the 18-yard line, so no gain on the play officially. It's going to bring up second down and short. 9:30 clock runs, 10-0 in favor of Hamburg. Get back in this football game here. You're getting a second chance on this offensive series. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff.
Wide open.
He's got a screen pass, and he is going to, the pass just sailed on him. Walker's pass sailed, and it drops incomplete.
Yeah, this will bring up a big third down, but we all know this is 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, no
man,
doubt.
so.
No doubt. You got to try to – you got to get a touchdown. You got to play hard here. You got third down and short. That's where you want to be on third downs, is third down and 3. So that's not a bad place to be. You just can't panic. Just get your 3 yards.
Yeah. It's a big third down right here. I expect us to hand it off.
Moore's in the backfield, and he will get the handoff.
And he's met again.
He is just –
man, this will be. And there's number 9 again, Peyton Sellers.
Yep.
The guy that they talk about, man. They said he is a dude.
So no gain on the play, 4th down and 3. So we've been kind of stuck in this little spot right here, but this is huge.
Yeah,
keep this drive alive. You stay in this, you stay in this football game. Trailing 10-0, it's not the end of the world, but this is a big drive right here.
I can't see us running here. I'm thinking maybe pass, but you know what? A hard count may get us that first down.
Get us a free 5.
Yeah, since they're coming in there so hard. Watch out for the hard count here. May get us a first and 10.
They are pinning their ears
4th
back.
down and 3. Quarterback drops back.
He's wide open.
Got a receiver, and he's going to overthrow him in the end zone. No, it's going to be caught.
Oh, and it's out of bounds.
It was out of bounds.
Man, that was just real close, man. Kilgore made the play. Ball was just a little bit outstretched where he couldn't get his feet in bounds.
Man, oh, man. So the ball's caught in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, next time we paint those lines, go a little inch further toward McGee. Al Country, give us a little more space. Nobody's going to look at it. No.
That's right.
No, I'm just playing, everybody. We stay within the rules here.
That would be Coach.
Bobcat Nation. I'm just playing. We have somebody reporting us to my Coach Harris is
Coach Harris
stretching
about
the
that
rules.
Yeah.
I take that back. Just that's a little humor here in the box.
Now, I have played at some places in the past that had that little extra room in the end zone.
There's that empty. Oh, and they're coming. There's a screen. Oh,
it is going to be dropped.
Yeah. It's dropped back there. I think number 5, he heard footsteps.
So second down, incomplete pass, second down. And done a little tweaking. So if y'all need to fix your headphones, that is you, Coach Harris, and that is you, Coach McGraw.
Okay, right. Sounds good.
All right.
Kind of glad that that pass was incomplete. I'm not saying he had a lot, but – man, he had enough to get a few yards right there, man.
Yeah, he probably could have got 5 of it anyway.
And when I saw him back there, I said, we got a good rush. But then you got to remember, when that screen is on, there's a reason they get back there.
Exactly.
Second down and 10 for Hamburg. Quarterback rolling to his right, immediately throws, and it is incomplete. So it's going to bring up a quick 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10,
It was intended that time for Brown, and Brown just could not come down with a catch. Thrown a little behind him.
All right.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down real quick. And now, they're deep in Dumas territory, so now you think they're probably going to try to throw again. I don't know. That's, 3rd and 10 from back here. But we're about to find out.
This is another big play right here. Yeah, is that set?
Nobody's open. He's probably going to take off.
Yeah, he's
going
to take off running if nothing's there.
Thomas going to drop back and look at the throw, and he is going to. That ball just got out of his hands bad, and it wasn't even close. He was trying a little crossing pattern there, and he just grounded it, just threw it into the ground. It looked like it slipped out of his hands.
Right.
That's going to bring the punt team on. And the Dumas Bobcats now, you've had 2 offensive series inside the red zone. You're getting another chance at it right here. You got plenty of time in the half, 8-16. You only trail 10-0.
Right.
This is the offensive drive. You got to make something happen.
We've got to put some points on the board and make it a one-possession game.
Yeah, and what we got to start paying attention to and knowing is that tendency is, guess what? They don't pass the ball that well.
No, they don't.
It's more about quick passes, quarterback running, and a little screen passes. So we got to
It looked like somebody jumped, but
and that's not a good
boy,
punt
it's a terrible
at all.
punt. Dumas just needs to get out of the way, find the ball, and move away from it, and get you some good field position at the 40-yard line, first down and 10.
We've had great field position all game.
Yep. So now you've got 40 yards. You have 8 minutes, 5 seconds left to go. You trail 10-0. A touchdown here on this series would be huge in this football game. So we got to saddle up. We need to get it, just don't have to get it all at once, but we would all take that if we could. But
good
it's time here to have a good off. Yeah, that was a good defensive stand. You're absolutely right.
Now the offense has got to keep churning and keep those wheels moving once we get inside the 20.
Yep, get in that red zone. We got to score. First down and 10 for the Cats. Ball's at the 40-yard line of Hamburg. 8:05 left to go. Cats down by 10. Quarterback swing pass left side, complete that time to Henderson. And he is just going to be ran out of bounds after a gain of a couple down to the 38.
He got about 3.
Yeah, he got 3. He got a good spot there and a good gain. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for Dumas. Moves the ball down to the 37-yard line, where it will be second down. 7:58 left to go here in the half. Hamburg on top 10-0. It's good to be home. It's good to be in Tidwell Field, and we'll be at home here for the next this game and 2 more in a row. I like it. Like I said, we'll pay for it next year, but that's next year.
There's a
quarterback,
take off,
play action
tuck
pass,
and run.
rolling to his right. Now he's going to have to try to get the corner.
Yeah, man, that linebacker, man, is sound. He stayed down, didn't go for the fake, and made the tackle, man. That's pretty impressive in open field.
Sellers hauls him down at the line of scrimmage at the 40, and actually at the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to back him up to the 40-yard line. I lost 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Cats.
Well, man, as the coaches told me earlier about number 9, saying that he's the best linebacker, he's the best player on defense, man, he's living up to the billing right now. He's making plays on runs, and then just to tackle our quarterback in the open field without any help is pretty impressive, man.
3rd down and 10 now for the Cats. Ball's at the 40 of Hamburg. Quarterback drops back. Little play action fake.
There's number 9
Trying
again. There they are again, a host of them. Man.
Quarterback just could not unload the football, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of about 4. And it's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Man, we're going to have to get this running game going. In order to open up the passing game, because right now, man, when we get back to pass, they're ready.
Oh, yeah.
They're ready right now, and you had to know that they were going to do pretty good against the run this week because, they won last week. Was it 27-22?
Against McGee.
We know what McGee does. So they had a pretty good dose of run game to defend last week.
So 4th down and 11. That's going to bring on the –
We're going for it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to keep the quarterback in the football game. I was thinking they had a punter, but we don't.
All right.
We're going to see Walker stay in the football game. 4th down and 11. Takes a snap. And he is looking to throw,
short.
and he is going to throw incomplete. The pressure was on, man. A couple linebackers were coming, and that ball is going over on downs once again.
I saw the running back coming out the backfield on a loop, running the flat. But then, like I said, the pressure is getting there, and it made him throw it a little quicker than he was ready for.
Yeah, that's not a pass you want your quarterback to make on 3rd and 10.
No, because you're going to have
to go that last stick and try to get that first down.
Yeah, you're going to have to pick up a lot of yardage, make a lot of plays, especially against this defense, man. They're fast. They're disciplined. They sit down. And it kind of brings us back to just like that fumble never happened, like we're right in the right spot again.
That's exactly right. 1st down and 10 now for Hamburg after the ball went over on downs to the lines.
And they're back passing. That's a shocker.
Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to throw, flushed out of the pocket now, looking for a little room over the right side.
Man, we've got to – a late hit they're going to get. We've got to contain that edge, man. He's back there, and he's scrambling, and then he keeps getting around that edge, man. We got to have somebody turning back in.
So gain 4 initially.
It's going to be a late hit.
Yeah, up to the 45, and there's going to be a late hit out of bounds there. So that's going to be where the spot of the foul was. So it's going to be a big penalty.
Yeah.
It's a personal foul. It's going to move the ball well into Dumas territory.
Right. And we just got to figure out how to stop this guy, man. what he's completed, one pass?
I think so. Yeah, he's not. Yep.
One pass. And the scouting report said that he wants to run the ball, right?
He wants to use his legs. He doesn't want to throw the football.
No, that's what he said. And we saw the throws that he's thrown. They've been shaky. So we got to know it's coming. I mean, there's no guess right here. This is going to running back.
Ball's at the Bobcat 39-yard line. They do have twin split to the left side of the field, but you're right. We see number 5 in there.
It's probably going to him.
Lewis. Quarterback is going to hand off to Lewis, and down he goes.
Timothy Martin.
Dropped at the 45-yard line. So a loss on the play of 5. That was a big play there for the Dumas defense, and it's going to bring up a second down and 15.
Hey, that was a big play by Timothy Martin, the senior, 6'3", not 6'3" and maybe 165 width.
Yeah, there you go.
Timothy Martin.
But he brought all of it to that back.
Yeah, he was there. He was there when the handoff happened.
5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the half. Cats down 10-0. Second down and 15 now for the Hamburg Lions. The Bobcat 39-yard line.
Beware of the screen with this rush that we got coming in.
Quarterback is going to hand off to the running back once again. This time he's going to find a little seam. It's going to be Lewis again on the carry. He's going to move the ball over the 40 down to the 37.
And I suspect here, man, looking at where they're at, we're looking at 4-down territory. I can see the way their defense is played. I can't see them punting if they didn't make it.
But, it's like you say, sorry, Coach, but, you see a spread offense and then you see all this running. That's something we're just not used to seeing.
Yeah, they said he makes plays with his legs, but I don't think he's very comfortable throwing that football, man. They're just going to run it.
And that was senior Javon Baker on that tackle.
Okay.
3rd down and 7 for the Hamburg Lions. 4:30 left to go here in the first half. Hamburg on top 10-0.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad to see a running back there because when they go with that other set, man, that's been dangerous tonight against us.
Hamburg's calling a timeout.
Timeout on the field. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in the half. 10-0 in favor of the Lions. 3rd down and long. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Inks and Threads of Dumas is your printing headquarters. Screen printing, monogramming, and personalization. Inks and Threads is your one-stop shop for t-shirts, banners, caps, bags, athletic wear, and more. Need Bobcat wear? See Inks and Threads today for your spirit shirt and the annual Bobcat Booster Club tee with the signatures of all the senior Bobcat football players. Photo tees are now done in-house by special order. Open Monday through Friday in the front lobby of Southern Starch Dry Cleaners at 720 Meador Drive in Dumas. Inks and Threads makes it personal.
Break powered by Barry's True Value of Dumas. And Inks and Threads, man, that's a great place. And Miss Linda and Doug and their crew, we appreciate them for sponsoring Dumas Bobcat football. And they will hook you up with your T-shirt and your printed shirt needs. 3rd down and long. One man goes into motion. Quarterback's rolling to his left, looking to throw. Now he's going to throw, and it is going to be complete. He was wide open down inside the 15.
And even that pass was short.
Oh, man.
You know they don't want to throw the football unless they have to.
That was right there. That's just him being an athlete, man, creating some space for himself, playing a little backyard football and a little pitch and catch, throw it up there. That's all it was, man.
It's a big 1st down and 10 there, and that really moves the ball deep into Dumas territory. And, boy, that could be trouble.
Yeah, 3:52 right here. You don't know if they're going to try to score fast or grind it out. We may not touch the ball again.
Boy, the Bobcats need to fight and fight and fight to keep this ball out of the end zone. 10-0 going into the half is not the end of the world. 17-0 would be tough. Quarterback hands off to number 5. He is going to be wrapped up after a short game. The good thing about that's going to keep the clock running. We're inside 3.5 minutes to play here in the half. Be sure to stick around at the halftime for the Barry's True Value of Dumas halftime show. We'll try to update some scores from around the area and maybe find something from our conference. I got to get used to that. It's hard to look for the Barton score, you know.
McGee and Star City are tied at 7.
Oh, wow. Tied at 7. 2nd down, gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8 now for the Hamburg Lions. We're down to 2:58, just inside 3 minutes. Handoff goes to number 5 once again. He's running left to right, looking for somewhere to go. And the Bobcats going to snuff it out, hold him to a short gain. That's Lewis once again on the carry.
And Javon Baker on the tackle for the Bobcats.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. The ball's going to be at the 10-yard line. They need to get to the 5 for a first down. They have 2.5 minutes to do it, leading 10-0. So 3rd down and 5 for the Hamburg Lions. Deep in Dumas territory. Boy, you hate to see that. Quarterback brings his team up to the line. Sophomore quarterback takes a snap. And he is going to throw into the end zone. It's going to be picked off at the goal line. He's at the 10, 15, 20 down the near sideline, cuts it back upfield. And he is going to be hauled down at the 38-yard line. So Kilgore on the interception in the end zone. And that is two good things. That was a drive killer, a touchdown saver.
Right. Marcus Kilgore, man, you have to give it to him. Junior, 6'1", 165, man. He's been a big player on both sides of the ball this year in this early season.
So Kilgore's interception is going to move the ball up to the 38-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats with 2 minutes left to go in the half, trailing 10-0.
And we got to be smart right here. Don't want to try to rush it and make any big plays.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah, we don't want to make any mistakes right here. Be
and we've
smart.
Got 2 timeouts.
Be smart.
Quarterback's going to throw a pass over on the right sideline, a gain of about 4, so that's a good start.
Man, it looked like that ball hung up forever, man.
Woo, moves the ball over the 40 to the 41-yard line. He must have been pushed out of bounds because the clock has stopped, which is in Dumas's favor. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Cats. 2nd down and 6 from the 42-yard line. Cats playing on the far hash mark. Number 4 is the wide out here on the near sideline.
Nora.
And that is going to be Deshaun Nora. Quarterback has one setback. Takes a snap.
Quick pass.
Screen pass complete. Number 1, Henderson's going to have the 50, and he is going to cross the 45 down to the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats, and he steps out of bounds with 1:48 left to go in the half. Cats holding on to 2 timeouts, trailing 10-0. They may need them here. Strategy changes. You get inside the 30, then you start really looking at those timeouts and that clock. Strategy will really change. The ball's at the 43 at the moment. First down and 10 for the Cats. Walker takes a snap, and he is going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he is going to throw the ball out of bounds to keep from taking the sack. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Pretty heads-up play there.
Yeah.
He got flushed out of the pocket, got outside, and just tossed the ball
pretty
out of bounds.
Play.
Saved about 3 yards.
Right.
So, yep. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10.
And he stopped the clock just in case he got tackled inbounds.
So 2nd down and 10. So we need to be looking for some Barton score, scores we don't really look up.
I'm looking
Zach,
for that.
and I think Zach's looking too. So he'll hook us up at the half. Got him at home on score duty. It's giving him a reminder of who to be looking for. Got a new conference and all. Quarterback steps up in the pocket. He is going to throw. Oh man, he just threw a little short. He had a receiver in the flats open or on the far sideline.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Needed a little more heat on that ball. It's going to stop the clock with 1:36 and a 3rd down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. So I like the route. He probably would have hammered out 4 or 5 more yards, if he could have come down with that catch.
Yeah, if he could have held on.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Dumas. Walker brings his team to the line, splits a couple over to the right side. Don't step over. Don't get out of bounds. Don't lose 5 yards cheap.
Get that ball.
The snap's bobbled. He's going to throw long. The receiver's out there, and it is going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that was close.
Man, it's
face
been
guard, man.
It sure was. Close. Well, we have had some close plays tonight in this football game.
That was close to face guard, man. To tell you the truth, if he had time, if he could get that ball out there, man, Marcus Kilgore just runs up under 7.
Yep, that ball was, it was bobbled on the snap.
Right.
Kind of broke the timing of the entire play, and it's going to fall incomplete. 4th down and 10. 1:30. pretty academic here. You need to get 11. You got to have 10. We need to get 11 to make it where we know we got the first down. Walker comes to set, takes a snap, drops back, 4th and long. Walker's flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete. Man. A lot of hand checking down there, no flags, and that ball's going to go over on downs.
But you have to give Walker credit, man. He alluded to sack. They had him back there.
Yeah, Walker's been under a lot of duress tonight, and he's
being nice.
Yeah,
he's running for his life.
That is correct.
Right now.
So that ball's going to go over on downs. First down and 10 for the Hamburg Lions. Now they've got the ball on the 43-yard line, leading 10-0, a minute 19. I look for them to run the ball. They haven't thrown the ball well. Thrown a pick or so. So I would love to see them unload one. Maybe we could pick one off again. We're going to find out right here. First down and 10 for Hamburg. Quarterback's back there, going to drop back. He is wanting to throw, and he's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going down in the backfield. He's sacked at the 39-yard line. So big loss there, loss of about 5. So it's going to bring up a second down and 15. Clock runs. We're down to a minute to play in the half. Hamburg's on top 10-0. They have second down and 15, and they're sitting on a couple of timeouts. They don't seem to be too concerned yet. So they're slow to come to the set. And the quarterback now brings his team up. Takes a snap, hands off to number 5. Number 5 drops his shoulder, and he is going to move the ball over the 45 up near the 47-yard line. That's going to keep the clock running. 32 seconds left to go, and it's going to bring up a third down and around 8 or something for the Hamburg Lions. They do not have to snap the football, and they have indeed elected not to, and they're content to go into the half with a 10-0 lead over the Dumas Bobcats. Now, folks, you want to stick around. A lot of football left to play. We get the ball back in the third quarter, make some adjustments, get a quick score, and it's a tight football game with a half to play. We're going to find out how it's going to transpire because we'll be back with the Barry's True Value of Dumas halftime show in 3 minutes. Stick around.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Many surrounding hospitals no longer deliver babies, but Delta Memorial Hospital in Dumas does. Our Delta to Deliver program includes free gifts for mom and baby. We have large, comfortable labor and delivery suites, and we offer personal one-on-one care throughout your delivery with prenatal care on site and at our Delta Health Services. Choose Delta Memorial Hospital for safe, convenient care for you and your baby. Delta Memorial Hospital, care for you close to home.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. We might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Welcome to the Berries True Value of Dumas halftime show, live tonight from Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School. The halftime score is the Hamburg Lions 10, your Dumas Bobcats 0. Got a lot of football left to play. The Cats get the ball to begin third quarter action here in a little bit. Right now, we have the band on the field and entertaining this halftime crowd, this Dumas Bobcat crowd. We do want to welcome you to our broadcast. Thanks for the folks that have tuned in. Let us know they're listening and where you're listening from and watching from, and we appreciate that very much. It is an honor and a privilege to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football, and got some new things going on now. We've got Coach McGraw has joined us in the broadcast booth this year, and we're glad to have Coach McGraw on board. And got some special things coming up next week. We'll have some halftime reporting. I guess we'll draw straws to see who's going to go down there and try to figure out what to say from the sideline.
Oh, if I go down there, I might just keep walking out to the field.
Yeah, you'll forget.
I forget that I'm not coaching.
That's
anymore.
right. Yep. Yes, absolutely right. And
that was the Hamburg band.
So the and that purple is kind of deceiving. They're both wearing purple, but that was the Hamburg band entertaining the crowd. And as soon as I say purple, the Bobcat band comes onto the football field wearing not purple.
That's not purple.
That is not purple. But, man, it's good to see all these support groups, the cheerleaders, the band, and all that comes out, and they do their things here in these football games as well. Everybody has a big time. So we're playing a non-conference game tonight, a 4A school. We're a 3A school now.
Numbers-wise, Hamburg is probably twice the size we are.
So, yep, that's right.
So they've got a lot more kids to choose from than we do.
So, and that means something too. So, but you got a 10-0 football game, and the Bobcats have had the ball inside the red zone twice. And
had a good opportunity on that last drive.
That's right. So you're a couple big plays away from getting this game at least tied up, if not getting ahead. So you can't just give up on a team after that first half of play, because now it's time to go into the locker room, make some adjustments, figure out some ways to finish these drives, and it's a big deal to make that happen. I think if we can finish a couple of drives, it'll be a difference in this football game tonight. And but all in all, I think the Cats have played hard, and I think playing a big old team like Hamburg has been good for them.
You looked at the line; they probably got 30 to 40 pounds on each one of us on the line. So, of course, Hamburg's always had those big, thick linemen.
Always, and then always had some athletes.
And they've always got those skill guys, a couple of the skill guys. But I tell you what, skill-wise, Hamburg has probably got one of the better teams they've had in a few years.
Yeah, I believe that. And you wonder what those guys are eating over there. Those some big beefy guys. We got the best corn in the world, so they can't say they're eating corn because we're doing that. But you're right. Hamburg always brings a pretty, especially this year, man. They got a pretty stacked team size-wise, and you get those big linemen up on that line. That makes a difference, So, but the Bobcats, all in all, playing decent football, 10-0, and we're going to get the ball back to begin the third quarter. But I think it's important that we can't have another good drive and we almost score. We have got to put one together.
got to cross that line.
We got to get an end zone. It's elementary.
Yep.
You got to put some points up in order to be in the ball game. I mean, you got to say 10-0. I mean, that's not a bad performance by the defense to give up 10 points in the first half,
That's
man.
right.
We just got to put some points on the board on the offensive end.
Now, we have found that I wouldn't say they're one-dimensional, but they are a running team. They run better than they throw. If we can keep them in third and longs and try to keep them throwing the ball a little bit, that could very well play into our favor there because we've seen them throw a pick or two tonight. And so, if our defense tightens up just a little bit, can stop that run and force them to throw the ball on third down, that would be big as well.
Yeah, I'm looking for Hamburg to come out and adjust a little bit, and I'm looking for him to key more toward running with the running backs and with the quarterback more. I'm not looking for him to come out passing, man, because it's hurt him. It's hurt him more.
And I don't think we'll have to worry about them being in the eye a whole lot either.
Nah,
they haven't done that since the turnover.
Yep.
We still got to be aware of that halfback screen because they set it up. The guy just didn't catch the ball.
Right,
so
that's right.
We got to be aware of that because you put the little running back number 5 in space, he's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
I do want to say a big thank you tonight to all of our sponsors, and I'll run down the list real quick. But be sure to go and buy these folks' product and use their services, and try to shop local when you can. And let's keep Dumas, on cutting edge, and keep Dumas, where we want it to be, and keep these businesses going. And it's important that we take care of our locals. We want to say a big thank you to Amelia Boney at H&R Block, Inks and Threads, and Southern Starch, Farm Bureau Insurance, Big Banjo Pizza. Now, everybody knows Big Banjo is a staple in Dumas, Arkansas. If you've ever been to Dumas, you know about Big Banjo.
I went there the other night, and some friends of ours from Lone Oak were headed to the beach, and they stopped at Big Banjo because they couldn't get into Hoots.
Well, there you go, and I bet they wasn't too disappointed.
They were not.
There's a big difference between a pizza and a steak, but at the same time, if you're going to stop for pizza, Big Banjo is the place to stop in Dumas, Arkansas. Barry's True Value sponsoring the halftime show now. Bob's Tire Service, and Bob's is kind of a unique place, and Robert Smallwood has been down there on that corner for over 50 years, I guess, since he was a little kid. And, man, you go in there, and it's like stepping back in time. They'll take care of your tires, but they'll come out there and pump your gas if you need them to. That's pretty awesome.
It's an old-style gas station, but they do superb
service.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And they anchor part of Dumas. We have a lot of good businesses down on the Main Street or in the Main Street area of Dumas, and we're proud to have Bob's on board. Southeast Pest Control, Sonny and crew, and Dumas Seed Cleaners. And, boy, they've been with us for years and years. And I spent a lot of time and drinking a lot of coffee and spent a lot of money in Dumas Seed Cleaners, no doubt about that. And, boy, hunting season's right around the corner, and they got ammo for – They just got all kinds of stuff. Oh, absolutely. DePaul Community Health Center, that's also down around the Main Street area. Pop's Car Wash, Dwight and Linda, they're here tonight. Dwight Lambert, and he's been a big supporter for years. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas, First National State Bank of Dumas. And I believe they're maybe getting a new location. I don't know. I heard something about that. I'm going to do some research and find out. But we're glad to have them on board again. Pickens Store and Restaurant. Miss Annette and her crew at ASC Property Management, Dumas Family Pharmacy, and Cheryl sponsors our kickoffs and our timeouts. Metters Pharmacy of Dumas, once again down on Main Street, and Delta Memorial Hospital, our post-game sponsors. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and we have some great businesses in Dumas, and we're proud to have them on board with Dumas Bobcat football. Once again, the halftime score tonight at Tidwell Field is the Hamburg Lions 10 and the Dumas Bobcats 0. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We're going to gather up some scores, and we'll be back to try to catch you up from some scores from around the area. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stick around.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
Welcome back to the Barry's True Value halftime show tonight, live from Tidwell Field. As the halftime score is the Hamburg Lions 10 and the Dumas Bobcats 0. Coach McGraw, we have a few scores from around the area, maybe.
Yeah, I picked up Rising 21, Haskell Harmony Grove 7. That's the Harmony Grove up around Benton. McGee and Star City were tied at 7. And Fordyce was up on Mineral Springs 6-2. So not a lot of points scored tonight.
Yes, there's not a lot of heavy duty scoring tonight around the area. But the big news is here tonight, the Bobcats are hanging in there with a pretty scrappy football team in the Hamburg Lions.
The defense is playing well.
Yeah, they are. The defense is playing really good ball. It's 10-0, and we're going to get the ball back to begin the third quarter. So we're well in this football game, but it's time now for our offense to put together that drive. The drive. We don't have to worry about clock management or anything like that yet. We just need to put together a drive that scores 7 points. Yep, that's where we need to be. It's pretty simple. If you do it in 2 plays or if it takes, half the quarter, doesn't matter. We need to get the 7 points on the board and get back in this football game. And, they can do it. We've seen the Bobcats run the ball pretty well. It's early in the year, but we've seen some pretty good running by the Bobcats, and we know that we have a couple of pretty good receivers as well. Quarterback throws well. He may struggle every now and then with a little accuracy, but tonight it's been kind of hard to judge that because he has been under duress for most of the game when he's, trying to throw the football. He has been having to scramble like crazy. So
he's counting to 2 and then having to tuck it and go try to get what he can get.
That's right.
And he has got 4 carries for 25 yards, but he's also only 5 of 13 passing, and a lot of that is due to the rush that he's getting.
Right. Yeah, he's getting a lot of rush.
When he's throwing the ball, he's got a Hamburg line gnawing a bone.
Yeah, those are some big linemen they have too, and linebackers as well. And so they're bringing the heat. They've been bringing the heat on that Dumas offensive line all night. And I know they're feeling it. But they've got to just dig in and stand tough because they've only given up 10 points. And that's some pretty good defense. So if our offensive line can stand tough and just give that quarterback a little bit more time to get a little more accurate, we may see a big difference here in the second half of this football game.
He doesn't need a lot of time. He just needs another half second.
That's right.
Several of the passes he's thrown, he's had somebody hanging off of him as he's throwing the ball, which that's gonna mess with your accuracy.
Oh, no doubt.
He has had a couple overthrows, but overall, he's playing gutsy football.
And he is really playing really good football, no doubt about that. And but we just got to come back and play these next 2 quarters like it's we just like a new game. You're not in a panic situation. We're not in a situation in this game where it's panic time. It's just come in, play solid football, climb back in this game, and see what you can make happen. So I feel like we can make something happen here in the second half, and I'm looking forward to the effort that's coming up. Next week, the Bobcats are back at home as we will be hosting the Monticello Billies. And in our third and final non-conference matchup of the season. So next week, the Bobcats back at home here at Tidwell Field. So be sure to tune in next week, same time, same place. And if you can, come out to the game and support these young folks in their endeavors. But if you can't, be sure to tune in with us. We appreciate it. We'll try to do our best to bring you live play-by-play. Once again, it's 10-0 in favor of Hamburg here at the half. And this has been the Dumas, the Barry's True Value of Dumas halftime show. We're going to take a 2-minute time out, and we'll be back with more of the halftime show after these words.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners, Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number? At First Natural State Bank, we believe banking should be personal. For 50 years, we've been proud to serve the Shea County, where our decisions are made by people you know, not by some distant corporate office. That's what we call banking the natural way. Whether you're around the corner or miles away, we're here for you. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations. Give us a call at 870-222-3880 or connect with us online at fnsbank.com. You can even find us on Facebook. Just search FNS Bank. First Natural State Bank, celebrating 50 years of community first banking. Member FDIC.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Welcome back to the Barry's True Value halftime show, live tonight from Tidwell Field in Dumas, Arkansas. And we're just wrapping up our halftime festivities here and just about ready for third quarter action. A little bit different in this football game and last week's football game, no doubt that it was a little wet last week, Coach. It was
a lot wet last week.
Yeah, it was kind of.
I'm glad we were in the press. This one benefit of being up here instead of on the sidelines, I stayed dry.
Yep. It was a miserable night, no doubt about that. And we had all kinds of technical issues because of the weather. And I know a lot of people that were forced, off the field, out of the stands there for a while were miserable too. But we got the game played. And the Bobcats played pretty good, and it
was one of those games that one good play could have made it a different.
Oh yeah, that's right. It just, a play here, a play there. But all in all, a heartbreaking loss there on the road. But it wasn't bad. Like I said, a 5-point loss. But I'm just glad that the weather is almost perfect for a football game tonight. It hasn't been bad at all, and we've not had that issue. And I know the fans and the players are proud of that as well. That is going to conclude the Barry's True Value of Dumas halftime show tonight, as we're getting ready for third quarter action here at Tidwell Field. And the halftime score, once again, it is the Hamburg Lions 10 and the Dumas Bobcats 0. And we're ready. The Bobcats are going to get the football to begin the third quarter of play, as we're just about ready. A few stretches, a little warm-ups on the sideline, but the Hamburg Lions have already taken their sideline, and we're just about underway as we see the officials on the field.
Here we go.
And it's almost time to play football. How's your headset? Can you hear fine?
I hear
okay,
great.
Okay, good deal, because I'm having a little issue, but I think it's all right. So here come the Bobcats, and we're just about ready for third quarter action.
I'd like to see Rashad take one to the house.
Boy, wouldn't that be a way to start the quarter?
He had about a 70-yard return after they scored on the field goal. And he was just one player away from breaking that one.
That's right. That would be the way to start the third quarter, man. Just run one back, get those points on the board.
Swing a little momentum our way.
Absolutely, no doubt. We're about to find out what's going to happen. Bobcats moving right to left here to begin the third quarter, and we're just about underway as the Lions have the ball teed up. And we are underway.
And
a little short squabbly kick.
And he got a great return.
Man, he moved the ball up over the 40, up near the 43-yard line, and that's where the Cats are going to set up first down and 10.
That was Vincent Corey on that return.
So, mic fixed. So it's going to be a first down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. Ball's going to be spotted at the 43-yard line of Dumas, and we are underway third quarter action here tonight. As the Bobcats come to the line, split twins to the left, twins to the right. One man in the slot on the right side and one running back. Walker takes a snap, drops back, screen pass, complete over the right side, and he is going to move the ball. Ooh, boy, everything just came on.
It came on loud and clear.
Man, when he came back, didn't
that was a 3-yard pickup.
Yep, 3-yard gain from the Bobcats.
Swing pass to the running back.
It's going to bring up a second down and 7, and now things are sounding back like they're supposed to sound. I don't know what happened there, but I'm glad that got cleared out. And it is going to bring up, that
official timeout.
Yep, that fixed everything there. So I think now that our audio levels are going to be better. I don't know what happened, but it happened loud and quick.
Very.
Second down, quarterback takes a snap, and he is going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep, and just down he goes, man. No gain, third down and about 7. He may have gained a yard. We're going to see if they
they gave him a yard.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up a third down, still third down and long for Dumas.
It's going to be a long 6.
So third down for the Cats. Just underway. 10.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Cats down 10-0, looking at a third down and 6. And the ball is at the 47-yard line. And, man, this is 6 yards we really, really need now. This would be a big third down. But, boy, you're behind the chains. Third down and 6 is not where you want to be. Quarterback takes a snap, drops back. The blitz is on. He didn't see it coming, and he is going to fumble the football. He got blindsided, and the ball's going to be fumbled way back inside the 40 around the 38-yard line, and it is going to be recovered by the Hamburg Lions. He did not see that coming, and he got hit in the back, and he just coughed the ball up, and that ball's going over on downs.
That rush off from his blind side, that was tough.
So man, after that fumble, first down and 10, very good field position now for. Okay, so the score banner, we'll see what we can do about that. Quarterback's going to hand off. We've seen him do it a lot. He's going to break a tackle, number 3 on the carry.
Man, that's
number 9.
Oh, that's right. That's number 9. And he drops a shoulder and gets some more.
That's Sellers, who has been a monster on defense. Just showed he can be a monster on offense.
Yeah, wow, man, that was Sellers on the carry. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, he's a big old kid, man.
Did not see that coming. So it's another first down and 10. The ball's down the 29-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. 9:50 left to play in the third quarter. Hamburg on top 10-0. And they're getting very close to the red zone here. Quarterback takes a snap. Now we got flags on the play.
They got some movement on the line. It should be a false start.
So there should be a 5-yard penalty, and that's the call. So it's going to back them up 5, and they're going to repeat first down. So, man, they, these high school teams, a lot of them, they'll find a brute athlete, and that kid's going to play a lot of football. He's going to play both ways, all 3 ways.
I like to always tell those kids, you can rest all day Saturday.
That's right. Saturday's the day of rest. That's right. After the penalty, first down and 15. High snap, hauled down, hand off to number 5. And he's going to fall across the 25 down to the 24-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down and 11. Well, they're going to say now second down and 10. He got the original line of scrimmage. We're down to 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. So second down for Hamburg. Quarterback looks to the sideline, splits 2 receivers to the left. They're running the ball so well, you just really wouldn't think that Thomas would change anything up. Thomas takes a snap. He's going to pull it down, a quarterback draw. And he's going to be stacked up near the 21-yard line, so good defensive stand there by the Dumas Bobcats. I see over on the far sideline their field goal kicker is warming up. And looking at a third down and 7 for Hamburg. So third down and 7. Ball's at the 22-yard line. Thomas brings his team to set. Spread formation. He does have that one setback. Looks like the Bobcats are sending a blitz. He has Lewis in the backfield. Lewis has been a pretty good workhorse tonight as well. But Thomas doesn't mind keeping it either. And so Lewis is going to get the handoff, and he is going to, he just turns upfield, and it looks like nothing there, and he just makes something happen. Gets inside the red zone. It's going to bring up fourth down and 5 for the Hamburg Lions. They're going to spot him at the 20-yard line. So decision time here for Hamburg, fourth down, and it'll be a 37-yard field goal. And I see the offense stand on the football field with this fourth down and 5. So it looks like Thomas is going to get a play called from the sideline, and he's going to keep his team on the field. And Lewis is going to stay in at the running back position. Spread formation, low snap, quarterback drops back. He's under pursuit, and they just cannot catch him. And he is going to throw, and it is going to be complete, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 2.
He didn't even have to throw. I'm glad.
Wow. That was a disastrous play for the Dumas Bobcats. And they had him hauled down 2 or 3 times in the backfield.
And then you was thinking, he threw it and didn't have to throw it.
Sure didn't. He had open field, man. Wow. What a big turn of events there. I thought he was going to be sacked for a huge loss.
Yeah, and we got Timothy Martin is the end on this side. They got a D and contain, right?
They do.
He has to keep the outside edge and turn him back inside to his help.
Man, what a turn of events there. Just like that, it looked like they had him in the backfield, and it's going to be first down and goal. Ball's going to be spotted around looks like the 4-yard line with 7 minutes, 6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Wow, that was huge. Quarterback's going to hand off to number 5, and he is going to be into the end zone. Touchdown, no flags. And that one stung right there.
Yeah, that was a big conversion they had.
Nikhil
right
Lewis in
before
the
that.
end zone. Yeah, man, that
Big
could. Oh,
conversion.
wow, that was really, you know, it looked like it was a big defensive stand there for Dumas, and it is now 16-0, awaiting the point after attempt, and that is going to be Aguilar, the junior kicker, left-footed kicker, and it is going to be good. The point after is good. And with 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter, the Hamburg Lions pull out to a 17-0 lead over the Dumas Bobcats. But, man, that was a heartbreaker right there because you had him in the backfield and you know you had him and just could not bring him down. And that potential big sack to make the ball go over on downs turns into 7 more points.
And the scary thing is, man, he's a sophomore.
Oh, man. Yep.
Man.
So it's going to
Might
be interesting.
Good that we're out of that conference.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm not going to miss it.
Because Hamburg looks like they're on the up.
They do look good tonight.
Yeah,
man,
they are looking good.
They always got some dudes, man. If nothing else, like Coach McGraw always said, they always got athletes, and they've always got some big, strong guys.
Always got a big line.
Man, big line, man. I don't know where to get them from, but look at 9, man. That's a man out there.
So the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff is going to sail into the end zone.
He's got a pretty good foot on him.
Man, it's going to go out the back of the end zone, touchback. The Bobcats will have a first down and 10. They will take over on their own 20-yard line with 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. And, you know, it's still a football game. We just gotta find that offensive drive.
And we got to find it right here. We cannot go 3 and out and turn around and let them get the ball and score again. That would be devastating.
Yeah, we got to go 80 yards on this drive. We got to make it happen.
Yeah, we got to put some points on the board.
Got to find your offensive drive here. First down and 10 for the Cats. Walker looks things over. Running back Tylen Bell. Quarterback's going to throw a screen over the right side. Breaks one tackle, dives forward near the 30. A good gain there, gain of about 7.
Man, that was all Kilgore there.
That
all
was.
Kilgore.
Yep.
I mean, the ball was thrown a little high. He contorted his body, got the football, and he made a play. And he's been doing that all season for us so far. And he had an interception earlier, so he's doing it on both sides of the ball, man. He's pretty dangerous when he touches the football.
Gain of 8, second down and 2. Ball's at the 29-yard line of the Bobcats. That's where you want to be, second down and 2. Big gain there, 6:25 left to go in the third. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to throw a screen pass to the left side, and the ball's going to sail once again. Nora could not come down with it.
Yeah, wish he could have got a little bit more in front of it and angled his hands the other way.
Yes.
That's a very, very, very tough catching it like that.
So it's going to bring up a quick third down and 2. Now, this is a big down right here. This is a big conversion. You've got a third down, but you've got to convert here to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, this is huge. You don't want to go not get the first down here because it's very dangerous to try to go forward in this.
Oh, yeah.
On this side of the field, man. We got to get the first down here.
Bad situation to have to go for it on 4th, so you got to take care of these 2 yards right here. So Walker, high snap. He pulls it down, and he is going to fall.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I guess he never could reel the ball in.
Yeah, snap was a little high, man. We've had a couple mishaps, and he's, throughout the game in the high snaps. We needed that right there.
So they're going to be back at the 25-yard line, and they got to punt the football away. And we've got to get our first clean punt of the season away tonight, right now.
The last one, I don't know, it was pretty adventurous. Was that the one where 19
Yes.
Kenny caught it? It was
That's
pretty
correct.
adventurous.
We have got to get a long, clean punt here. You just have to. Right here's got to be the punt of the season, and they're bringing everybody.
And they might have got a piece of that one.
Yep, I think they partially blocked it. We got lucky, and it took somewhat of a Bobcat roll down to the 42-yard line of Hamburg, and that's where it's going to be down. So it's not as disastrous as it could have been because it was tipped.
Yeah, it was close, and we've got to score right here. I mean, we got to get a stop. I'm on the wrong side of the ball.
But
we
you're
have
right,
to get
man.
a stop. My question is, they can't score right here.
No.
That would be disastrous for us.
Hey,
Get a stop.
I wouldn't mind scoring on this drive. A
Oh,
good
man.
defensive, big interception or something would be big.
Well, see, there you go. Mr. Rick, he always turns it around and picks it up for me. The mistake I made. What he just said, that's exactly what I meant.
I knew what you were talking
Hey,
about. There was never any doubt.
We're on the same page up here.
Never a doubt.
Just a different way of going about it. And he picked it up for me, and, hey, that's a good rebound right there.
That's the way we do, man. That's the way we roll. 1st and 10 now for the Lions. Quarterback is going to hand off. It took him a while.
Wide,
he's got
a
the
flag
corner.
or something. Good tackle right there. Out there, can't tell who it is. Looks like T-Shawn Henderson.
Yeah, it looked like Henderson on the tackle.
Yeah, he made a good play considering, because if he don't make that tackle, man, it's up to the safety to catch up and bring him down. But, man, that was a lot of space over there on
I
that
believe
left
that was
side.
Speedy that flipped him up.
Was it? I'm not sure.
Well, that was a big gain all the way down to the 45 of the Bobcats, 1st down and 10. Down to 5 minutes and some change left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cats trail 17-0. 1st down and 10. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Number 4 split wide to the right side of the field. That's Brown. Quarterback is going to hand off once again to number 5.
The side. That edge is just killing us, man.
He's got the edge. He's got one man to beat.
One man to beat. You got to make that tackle. You got to make the tackle. The edge is not sealed by Martin, and then Marcus Kilgore has to make that tackle. I mean, push him out of bounds. Anything.
Nickel Lewis. Yeah, Lewis is in the end zone. Man, you're right. You got to.
Anything, man. They're starting to, they're starting to probably wear us down with the size, man, up front. And those last 2 carries right there, it looked like that, man, they made some holes in, on the run. Is it coming back?
It's coming back.
It's coming back on a holding call, I think.
Holding.
Oh, man, we needed that.
Whew.
Yeah, I believe that's what I saw. But you're right. That was disastrous because
man.
the holding call had nothing to do with that.
Man.
Missed tackle down there. We've got to make those tackles. You're right.
Got to make it, man.
So it is going to be 1st down for the Hamburg Lions. The ball's going to be at the 41-yard line. Touchdown's negated. It's going to be 1st down and 7 after the penalty. So the Lions get that touchdown taken away. Once again, they're going to hand off to number 5. Nickel Lewis, and Lewis is going to fight his way for the sticks.
Picked up at about 8.5, 9 there.
He's going to move the ball down to the 37-yard line or so.
And right now, they're just taking turns, man. They're going left, then they're coming back right. Right now, there's not even a threat to pass it.
They've ran the same play, just opposite sides of the field.
That's all they're doing right now. He's here. Look what a running back. He's coming back this way.
2nd down and a couple. He's got these receivers out here just to keep the Bobcats. Now there's going to be a 5-yard offside penalty.
Yeah, we jumped
got
right
a little
there.
antsy.
Yeah.
So they're going to jump, and they're going to get another 1st down.
Just
Compliments
enough
of
for the
Dumas.
first down.
Yeah, man, and we just really don't need to help them. They do not need our help right now.
None at all.
And right here, what they're driving down the field, the clock is beginning to become our enemy. Down to 4 minutes left, getting under 3 minutes now. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, man. It's kind of coming our enemy.
We're running out of 3rd quarter. Handoff.
Over the right side, and it's
going to be Lewis once again over the right side. Moves the ball down to the 25-yard line. That is a gain of about 8 probably. It's going to bring up 2nd down and short for Hamburg.
And got to make sure that we read our keys and don't let them lull us to sleep handing that ball off. So that quarterback is could pull it. And if he pulls it and we all in that direction, he's gone.
He definitely likes to use his legs other than his arm.
Yeah, he does, no doubt about it. Caden Thomas, sophomore quarterback, brings his team to the line, splits twins to the left side of the football field.
You got to think they're coming left.
And he is going to hand off and comes right. You're absolutely correct. Going to dive across the 25
we covered that
to
up
the
a little
24.
bit better.
Yeah, good defense there. Gain of only about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for Hamburg.
This has got to be 4-down territory.
Well, we're bleeding some clock, though, man. We're inside the 3-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. The Cats trail 17-0. We are yet to score in this football game. Now Hamburg's not going to be in a big hurry probably the rest of the game to get up on the ball and snap it.
No, they're going to use all the play clock they can.
That's right. Use as much clock as they can. third down is short. There's all kinds of movement. There's not a flag anywhere. I don't know what.
I think he wasn't supposed to snap the ball. There were still 10, 12 seconds left, and it shocked the quarterback.
Yeah, so he just had to run. But
I've got to run.
Man, that tell you the night that they're having, man.
When
nobody moves and he gets the first down.
Yeah, broken play and he gets the first down. About the only kid running on the field was the quarterback.
Yeah.
And he thought, well, I better do something, and something he did. He got a first down, down near the 20, around the 21.
Man, that clock is our enemy.
Thomas takes a snap, hands off to Lewis. And, boy, he finds a seam right over left tackle or over the right tackle or over the left offensive side.
You got to believe that offensive line is beginning to wear our defensive line down, and it's going to be, straight in the trenches the rest of the way.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, they're just going to hammer the ball on the ground.
Kind of what we saw last week.
That's right.
Toward the end, running the clock, running in between the tackles.
We're inside 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Running the ball like this bleeds some time, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, it looks like it is first and goal from the 9-yard line. First down and goal for Thomas and crew.
And if they do score here, I think we'd have rather them scored a while ago quick.
Yes.
So we could have got the ball back and try to put some points up on the board.
So, once again, Lewis is going to get the carry.
Stowball met him at the line of scrimmage.
So, it's going to be a short gain there. It's going to bring up second and goal. Pretty good tackle that time.
Yeah, Stowball made a good play. Met him at the line of scrimmage.
And then got a few Bobcats to help him and take him down.
And that's what you got to do, man. Gang tackle when you're down there like that. Don't let someone make a mistake and let someone slip out of their hands. So, good gang tackling there by the Bobcats. Now, watch for a quarterback draw. I still think he's going to run the ball here before this gets punched in the end zone. Thomas likes to run.
They're going to call.
Now they're going to have to call a timeout.
And I don't know if it's just a mix-up of play call because, man, there was 17 seconds still left on the play clock.
Yeah, they had plenty of time.
So it's second down and goal from around the 8-yard line or so.
Probably want to regroup. So last time they were down there, one time when they was down there really close, threw an interception.
That's right, threw a pick.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I just feel like that Caden Thomas is going to pull one down and try to run inside the 5 here. Or they get inside the 5. And it's hard to tell where the ball's spotted, but I think it is near the 5-yard line where it is second down and goal. Yeah, it's a long ways across that field when you're a young man like me, Is it at the 5?
It's at the 5.
So after the timeout, the Lions come back to the line of scrimmage. Thomas brings his team up, splits a couple of receivers, puts a man in the slot on the right side, one wide out on the right side. But I bet those guys are decoys. As it's a low snap, now the quarterback is going to drop back, and I was wrong. He's going to throw into the end zone. And it is going to be bobbled. No, they're going to call it a touchdown.
Yeah, he was wide open on the out.
So that was not a decoyed receiver. That was a touchdown. Wow.
That's one of those decoys that moves.
If decoys move, yeah, that's one of those swimming decoys. No doubt about it. 42 seconds left to go. Man, they pulled out to a 23-0 lead, awaiting the point after attempt right here. Left-footed kicker, number 15, Alberto Aguilar.
And with that foot, you got to believe it's going through.
And it is. Kicks up, and boy, he didn't. And it didn't. There was no hang time.
No.
He just bulleted that ball through the uprights. The point after is good, and that brings our score 29-0 with 42 ticks left on the clock in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick and Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickin's fresh-traced beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick and Store and Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
And there's the kickoff.
The break's powered by Barry's True Value. The kickoff is going to be Taking at the 10, up to the 15, 20, over the 25 to the 30, still on his feet, midfield, and finally going to be hauled down around the 47-yard line. So a good return there.
By Jeremiah Miles.
Yeah, Miles.
Jeremiah Miles with a great.
No, that was
it Miles?
No, that was Moore.
Yeah, Rashad Moore, number 11.
Moore,
Yeah,
okay.
Rashad Moore.
Jeremiah just finished with a flourish.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, Rashad Moore. And he's going to move the ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now, the scoreboard has 29-0. I think
it's 24. I went
24
over there and talked
to
to
0.
the clock keeper. What happened? It's showing 24 on the clock over there, but 29 on the board.
That's a malfunction on the scoreboard.
Just to
with
let
the
everybody
lights.
know, it's 24-0.
So if you're looking at that, they know about it. It is 24-0, not 29. First down and 10 for the Cats. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw into double coverage, but that's going to be hauled in at the 40-yard line. So that was a good passing catch and a gain of 7 yards, 8 yards. It's going to bring up second down and a couple with 26 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. So second down, we'll call it a gain of 7, second down and 3 for the Bobcats from the Hamburg line, 40-yard line.
And I don't know if we'll get it off before the end of the half, end of the quarter, I mean.
Walker's going to watch the clock.
No, we're going to go. We'll take
burn
it to the
down,
fourth.
and we're going to take it to the fourth quarter. So it's 24-0. The scoreboard's wrong. The clock keeper has it right, but it's wrong on the scoreboard. But after 3 quarters of play, it is the Hamburg Lions 24, the Dumas Bobcats 0. So we're ready for fourth quarter action, and we got good field position. So we gotta
take advantage.
Saddle up and take advantage of this, get some points on this board. And so what's going on tomorrow in the world of sports?
The Razorbacks play at 3 against Alabama Birmingham.
So they play at 3.
Right.
And they play in Fayetteville.
First game of the year in Fayetteville.
Yep. And Alabama Birmingham. So, man, you got to hope that we don't make some
big
mistakes. Yeah, just.
Hey, I got some good news, though.
All right.
Star City 13, McGee 7.
All right.
In the third quarter.
There you go. Yeah,
I guess it's good news.
We need our conference foes, losing the game, that's for sure. And you got to be careful how you say that, though.
I know my wife and my son, my daughter-in-law, they might all get upset with me about that.
You got to be careful how you talk about McGee. And I kind of do, but I kind of don't. My daughter puts my grandson in that McGee Owl shirt all the time.
Yeah, well.
But I deal with it. I get over it. I work through it.
We have to work through that stuff.
That's right. Second down and 2 for the Bobcats. Quarterback's going to throw a little quick out, and it's going to be incomplete, just not accurate enough on that throw, and it's going to bring a third down and 2. The intended receiver that time was Marcus Kilgore, and, man, a quick third down for the Bobcats. The ball's at the 44-yard line. No, excuse me. Where's the ball?
40, on the 40.
Yeah, I don't even see the football. Oh, there it is over there. It's on the far hash mark.
Far hash on the 40.
Yeah, it's on the 40-yard line. We're just underway fourth quarter action. Cats down 24-0. Desperately needing to get these 2 yards, get this first down. Quarterback's going to fake the handoff, pulls it back. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, scrambling to the right, looking to throw, and he's just going to throw the ball away, and it's going to be fourth down. So we got to go for it on fourth down, no doubt about that now. All that wondering is over the rest of this football game. Everything is 4-down territory now.
Yeah.
And this, I called this too. This is fourth down and 3. This is a 3-yard play right here. So we've got to get a first down to
and we're
going to
get an intentional grounding.
I thought he was well outside the tackle box. I thought he was almost out of bounds when he threw it.
He was, and if he probably just tucks the ball and runs to the out of bounds, which he could have very easily done. We don't get this. We're going to lose 5 yards.
So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Bobcats.
Oh, no.
That
was
was
more than 5. That was 10.
Yep. So So, anyway, whatever. There's a 10-yard penalty back to the 45-yard line.
It must have been a spot foul. 5 yards from where he
I got you.
threw the
That
football.
makes sense. Now it's 4th down and a mile. One penalty can just change
We
the.
can't throw a short pass
Nope,
here. It's
you
got to be
gotta
one that's
unload,
going
and
to
they're
cover
sending
some
some
ground.
linebackers. He's got a receiver, and man, you just wish they would call a pass interference, but that was pretty good defense.
That was good defense.
And so that's going to be the end of that drive. And the bad thing about that penalty, it's going to give the Hamburg Lions some extremely good field position.
Great field position. They're going to get 1st and 10 at the 45. And they won't be in a hurry here. They're going to they're going to take that play clock down to probably 1 or 2 before they snap the ball.
Most definitely.
And just eat as much clock as they can eat.
1st down and 10 from the 45-yard line, 11:40 left to go in the 4th quarter. Hamburg Lions have the football once again. Look for them to run, and then run some more. And number 5 is going to get the handoff, and he's not going to have to run much. He's going to break tackle after tackle.
Man.
Inside the red zone, down near the 17-yard line. Wow.
30.
Man, that was straight up the middle, too, man. That was
30-yard run.
There was no razzle-dazzle or anything. He just ran it right up the gut. He's going to gain 30 yards. Moves the ball once again inside the red zone, and they're going to have the ball at the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. We're down to 11 minutes to play in the football game, or at least in the 4th quarter. That was a huge gain. First down and 10. Quarterback's going to hand off once again to number 5.
Same play.
And he's going to run the same play with similar results. He's going to move the ball to the 6. So he's going to move the ball down to the 6-yard line where I think it'll be 2nd down and about a yard. So gain of 9 there. And the clock's inside 11 minutes. Hamburg slow to get a play off. They've got no reason not to be. 2nd down and a short yard inside the 10-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats.
Yeah, they're milking that clock big time.
It's been Hamburg's night. I mean, what can you say? It's just been their night. They rolled in here tonight, and they've had a really, really good football game. Made a couple of mistakes, but all in all, it's just been Hamburg's night. That time they're going to stop Nikel Lewis, drop him for a loss of a yard or so, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So they held him, and they're going to say basically, like you said, just no gain, 3rd down and a yard. We're inside the 9-minute, 30-second mark.
We just got an update from the south part of the county. Star City 19, McGee 7.
19-7. Interesting. Quarterback brings his team to the line. Everything's slowed down now, folks. If you're wondering why we're hesitating, they're burning clock like crazy, and they're letting that play clock get down to 6 or 7 seconds before they snap the ball. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 5, Lewis.
He's so low to the ground and compact, man. It's hard.
He runs hard, and like you said, he's low to the ground, keeps his legs churning. Good little running back.
They're going to haul him down at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal with 9 minutes to play in the 4th quarter here tonight at Tidwell Field. Don't forget, we are at home again next week as we host the Monticello Billies right here at Tidwell Field. And we'll have a live play-by-play just like tonight. Be sure to tune in if you can't make it out to the game.
Got 1st and goal from the 1.
So 1st and goal from the 1. We're going to have to wait about another 10, 12 seconds before they snap the ball, as they are slow to come to the line, just milking this clock. Now I'm anxious to see if they score, if the scoreboard gets itself righted.
Yeah.
So
they stopped him short.
Yep, stopped him short that time. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and goal. So no gain on the play there. 2nd down and goal from about the 1 yard line. Down to 8 minutes to go in the football game. Bobcats shut out thus far in this game. That's something we haven't seen a lot of, Bobcats getting shut out.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Yeah, we haven't been shut out in a while. And it may not happen tonight. I hope not. But we're running out of clock quick. Quarterback for Hamburg looks things over. Now we're going to have an offside penalty.
We're going to get half the distance.
That's really the only time you have a penalty that's not the worst in the world, because they're only getting a half a yard out of it. So that's going to move them a half a yard closer to the goal line.
They got them back to the 1.
Yep, that's right. So Lewis is going to get the handoff, and he's going to be into the end zone touchdown. So it's just been the Lewis show here on this drive, as Mikael Lewis he's ran the ball a lot, especially on this offensive drive. That's going to bring the point after attempt. Kicker Alberto Aguilar back onto the football field. Holder is number 15. Or the kicker is number 15. The holder is number 1, Tyson Brooks. Left-footed kicker puts a foot into it, and it is good. So with 7:30 left to go in this football game, it is 30. Now I think we're right 31. Now. It's 31-0 in favor of, and it will not take that. 31 is taking 37. So, but it is 31-0 in favor of the Hamburg Lions. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Timeouts powered by Barry's True Value of Dumas. This kickoff brought to you by Dumas Family Pharmacy. It's a high end-over-end kick. It will be returnable. Fielded at the 5, up to the 10, 15, 20. And he bounces off at the 22-yard line, and down he goes. But a pretty decent gain, a hard-fought gain there. And that's where the Bobcats will take over first down and 10. You want to update that score, Coach?
Down south of here, 18 miles, Star City 25, McGee 7. As we're sitting at 31, even though the scoreboard shows 37.
You know, it's been a tough night for DeShay County in football.
Has been.
Tonight for sure.
Yeah, tough night. We got 7 points combined.
Man,
County.
Isn't that something? Good gracious.
And we got a penalty on that return, apparently, because.
Man, when it rains, it pours, and it is pouring figuratively.
We got an inch and a half yesterday all day long, and I think we've surpassed that in this ball game.
I think you're probably right. Yep. Sometimes a little rain just got to fall on your head, and it's happening to the Bobcats tonight. Just penalties, inopportune times, and we're backed up deep right now. Ball's at the 10-yard line. So the quarterback's going to throw a screen pass complete to number 15. He's going to find a little breathing room over the 15 up to the 17-yard line. It's a pretty decent gain there. It's going to bring up a second down. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in this football game. Cats trail 31-0. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. Second down and 2 for the Dumas Bobcats. So, you know, you see an 8-point or a 9-point, or excuse me, an 8-yard gain on first down, and you just, man, if we could find that more consistently, you know, that could change a football game. Short yardage on second and third downs. Second down and a couple. Quarterback's going to unload deep. Has a receiver wide open. It is going to be caught at the 45-yard. He dropped the football. Wow. Wow, man. Henderson was as wide open as you can ever get, man.
Yeah, he was open, man. It, as to say, you said rain here. As it rain, it pours, man. We're just.
If it can go, it's kind of like Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong,
it's going to
go
wrong.
And tonight, that's what's happened to the Bobcats.
Catch that and make one little move, and it could be house.
Wow. Stops the clock. 7 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the football game. Ball's at the 19-yard line after the drop pass. 3rd down and 2 for Dumas. Man, you want to get a first down here just to keep the drive alive and don't let them get the ball back. Screen pass over the right side or the left side. He's going to get the first down. He's going to move the ball up. We'll see where they spot it.
Somebody's down over there for Hamburg.
So we're going to stop the clock. Cats are going to get the first down. They're going to spot the ball around the 24-yard line, but we do have an injured Hamburg Lion player on the field. I believe it's going to be Martin. And he is up on his feet, shaking up on the play, but he walks to the sideline under his own power. You always love to see that. So, 1st and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. We're inside the 7-minute mark, 31-0 in favor of Hamburg. First down and 10. Now the Cats are a little slow coming to the line. Taking a little time there. Walker looks things over, still hadn't snapped the football. Now he takes the snap, drops back, steps up to throw, has a receiver, and it is going to be caught. What a catch that time by number 15. And if you're going to get it, you expect it from Kilgore.
Great catch by Kilgore there.
Kilgore hauled that thing down at the 38-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Bobcats. And that was just all Kilgore there.
Yeah. It's been a lot of plays he's made, all Kilgore has made this year.
He pulled that down for a big first down for the Cats. Clock's running. 6 minutes left to go here in the football game. Cats desperately trying to score in this game.
Got to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Absolutely. You need something positive to end this football game on. Walker going to unload once again. Same play call. He's going to throw it short. Now it's going to be batted up and
bad
picked.
Bounce, man.
Yep, it was tipped and picked.
Bad bounce.
Man. So just like that drive has ended. And, man, oh, man. So 5 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the contest. And Hamburg has intercepted the ball, and they have a 1st down and 10. So I definitely expect them to run the ball and watch this 5 minutes bleed off of here pretty quick. 1st down and 10, ball's at the 28-yard line of Hamburg. So you have to wonder what they're discussing in the huddle. But
they're going to take it down to 2 seconds, run the clock out.
Yep, that's exactly right. They're not going to be in a big hurry here. 31-0 lead, 5.5 minutes. And the Bobcats just not been able to do anything on offense tonight against your defense.
They are giving Lewis a rest. They've got a new running back in.
Can't get a number on him. I have not seen his number yet. But he is going to get the handoff and does a pretty good job getting over the 30, up near the 33-yard line.
Got about 5.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. Trying to see who the 28. So the new running back in there for Hamburg is Josh Burrow. He's a junior running back. Wears number 28, and he's going to move the ball up to the 34-yard line where it will be 2nd down and a short 5 yards with 5 minutes left to go in the contest. 31-0 in favor of Hamburg. So,
if I've got a 31-0 lead, less than 5 minutes left in the game, I'm getting all my starters out.
Yep, no kidding. I hear
There's
you.
a lot of season left to play.
Yep, there's a lot of football they've got to play.
Fumble, which could be bad.
So number 10 is going to pick the ball up after the fumble, and he's going to get the 1st down and then some. Man. You know, when you can make something positive off of a play like that,
it's your
night. Sophomore quarterback, it's right. You're having a good night. So Caden Thomas is going to fumble the football. Then he's going to pick it up, and he's going to gain a first down. He's going to move the ball all the way up to the 39-yard line, first down and 10. 4:42 left to go.
Looks like they've got a few subs in. And they're going to take that clock down to as low as they can get it, snap the ball.
Yeah, and I don't know why on this play, because the play clock's not running. So quarterback's going to hand off to the running back once again, right over the right side of the Bobcat defense, and he's going to move the ball across the 45 up near the 46-yard line. They gain a 5 or 6 there. They're going to mark it at the 45, a gain of 5, second down, and as many.
They're making a few more substitutions in their offensive line. You know, you got you got a lot of second teamers out there. You're telling them, hey, we're going to run the clock down, play clock down to 2. They're not looking at the big clock. They're looking at the play clock.
Yep, that's right. We're down to 4 minutes on the big clock, 8 minutes on the play clock. So we're going to be well inside the 4-minute mark when they snap this football. Setback's going to get the handoff once again. He's trying to find some space, and he is going to be dropped after a gain of about a yard. So it's going to bring up third down and a couple, maybe, third down and 2 for Hamburg. They lead 31-0. Looking at a third down, the ball's at the 47-yard line of Hamburg, with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the contest. Bobcats at home next week as we play host to the Billies of Monticello and hope we have a better outcome.
Amen.
Third down and short down for the Hamburg Lions. Should be under 3 minutes when they snap the ball. Bobcats showing a little blitz there. And he's going to get the first down. Looks like he needs midfield, basically, and I think that's what he got. And so they're going to move the chains, first down and 10 from the 50-yard line. We're inside the 3-minute mark. As soon as they get the chains set, they will start the clock.
Our neighbors across the river, DeWitt, are up 21-7 at Jacksonville.
Oh, wow. 21-7 to Witt.
And what Monticello's doing? They score. Who are they playing?
I'm not sure, but Elkins is up on Warren 26-7 in the second quarter.
Yeah, I heard they've had some turnovers that hurt. Warren's had some turnovers that hurt them big in that game.
2:25 left to go in the contest. Ball's at the 50-yard line, first down and 10 for the Hamburg Lions. The running back gets the handoff. He moves the ball inside Dumas territory. And he's going to be hauled down at the 46-yard line, so a gain of 4, second down and 6 as we fall under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Second down, they're going to spot him at the 45, so second down and 5 for the Lions. Should be down around minute 30 or so when they snap the football this time. So they are, this is the worst football if you're on defense and you're losing, because there's not a stinking single. Even if you were losing by 1,
they're going to take a knee the rest of the way.
There's nothing you can do about it. Just watch it run. So now they're going to take a knee, and we'll be under a minute when they snap the ball again. A couple more snaps, and this football game will be in the books.
Rising 28, Harmony Grove 14.
So the Bobcats give up 34 last week. So far they've given up 31 tonight. Difference is we put up 29 last week.
All right.
And we have been shut out tonight in this football game. It's third down and 5, but I think that they're just going to snap the ball in the victory formation, take a knee. And
another one of our new conference foes, Fordyce 44. Middle Springs 10.
Fordyce has been known to do that a few times.
They're averaging about 65 points a game this year.
Wow. That's
who is
Fordyce.
Oh, they scored big again tonight?
70 first week one, 60-something last week, and 44 this week. So,
yeah.
So the Hamburg Lions will not snap the football. This football game in 15 seconds will be over, but both teams have made their way to their sidelines, and that will bring us to the end of this football game. Final score, the Hamburg Lions 31, the Dumas Bobcats 0. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with the Delta Memorial Hospital postgame wrap-up in 1 minute.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Over 100 years of service to the community. It's Metter Pharmacy in Dumas. At Metter Pharmacy, you'll step back in time with their old-fashioned soda fountain, along with delicious milkshakes and wonderful lunch sandwiches. Plus, at Metter Pharmacy, they have a new selection of fall gifts, including purses, jewelry, and name-brand perfumes and colognes. Remember, when it comes to pharmaceutical needs, see the crew at Metter Pharmacy, 101 West Waterman in downtown Dumas since 1917.
And the break's powered by Barry's True Value. Welcome to the Delta Memorial Hospital Delta Health Services postgame show live tonight as the Hamburg Lions defeat the Dumas Bobcats. Final score 31-0. Gentlemen, we just couldn't get anything to click on offense. And I just what did you see? Because last week we had a really good-looking offensive game, I thought, against Star City, and
I thought we had some pretty good play calls. I just think that, man, the pressure on our quarterback all night, man, made the difference, man. You can have the best play call in the world, but if you don't have time to throw the ball or any of that, it doesn't matter what play you call, man.
Those defensive
that pressure was hurting us, man.
Hamburg was much better than what we saw last week.
It don't matter what you call.
City.
If he's not blocking it don't even matter, man. It don't even matter. If they're not getting they need a little more time, man, and that's what's hurting us, man. It don't matter. Just like I said, and I'll go to basketball narrative. I hate to say this, but just like in basketball, as a coach or a player, you can call the best player in the world, but if they turn the ball over, it means nothing.
That's right. Absolutely.
It's not as over. And the most fundamental thing in football is in the trenches. And it starts there. If we can't block and give him time, it's not going to work.
You know, he needs in the gun. He needs 3 seconds from the snap. He needs 3 seconds, and right now he's only getting about 1.8.
Right. Yep. And even when he has time, I think he's so used to the pressure, he gets happy feet, man, and he panic. And by you know, when they're in there quicker and you're moving, man, you stop looking at reads, and man, it's just from there. It goes in a whole different direction.
Yeah, and you can't take anything, like I said, away from Hamburg. They played heads-up football tonight, and they found what they could do on offense, and they did it well. Right. And they realized they didn't throw the ball well, so they kind of went to what they knew they could do, and we just had a little trouble stopping it there.
Right.
And
Hamburg's going to win a lot of ball games this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll do good this year. And so the Dumas Bobcats, all you've got to do now, you've got to take this, and because you got 2 different games from last week and this week, and you got to figure out now, we've got to find a happy medium. We got to figure out how to adjust and get this thing on track offensively, because it's one thing to get beat, but we got shut out tonight, and that's pretty unusual for the Bobcats. Right. And you've got to figure out. We've been in the red zone too many times tonight to not score. You've got to figure out how to score in the red zone. So there'll be a lot to talk about at practice, I'm sure. But we're just going to stick it out and see what happens next week as we play host to the Monticello Billies. That's right. They come over.
Here's the bright side. If you look at it I would look at it from my standpoint if I was coaching. man, when you come and you want to win every ball game.
Oh, yeah.
True enough. But when you start out, and man, and you can – Warren has done it for years, man. You can go 0-3 in non-conference. Hey, if you get battle-tested and you take your lumps, you look at what you did good, look at what you did bad, try to improve that. If you get them to rolling when it comes conference time, the non-conference doesn't even matter. So
That's right.
if we're going to make mistakes, if we're going to have shutouts, this is the time to have it.
That's
Now,
right.
if we're having shutouts and we're talking about it in the conference season, then we're in trouble. We got problems if we're getting shut out.
That's
then.
right. And
we really do.
We're going to have a game next week, the final non-conference part of our season, I believe, and we'll find out, what adjustments are made this week. But you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Get all this stuff out of the way. If you're going to fumble the ball, now's the time. Go into conference play, have all that cleaned up,
Right.
and be ready to play.
The thing about it is, once we hit conference play, we're not going to see those full sidelines like we're seeing this week.
That's right.
Or last week and this week and then next week. We're not going to see those 60, 65 player rosters.
That's right. That's
we're
right.
going to see people that have the same size rosters we do.
Right.
Right now in our conference, I'd say Fordyce is going to be the team to beat.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are going to be right there fighting.
Yeah, it's just going to be everybody else is fighting for second right now. I'm just saying. Right now, Fordyce looks like the leader, lead among everybody. But like I said, non-conference, man, we're still fine. We gotta be playing some football when it comes conference time.
Yeah. Yes.
You learn from these games. You make the adjustments now.
Make the corrections.
The corrections. That's right. And then you waltz into conference play with a whole new outlook, a whole new season, and a whole new way of doing things. And we'll find out how that works out. Once again, the final score here tonight was the Hamburg Lions 31, the Dumas Bobcats 0. And we're here again next week. We are at Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School. We'll be right here on Country 106.9 FM and EAB Sports app. So be sure to tune in. For Evan back at the studio, Coach John McGraw, Larry Harris, I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats. And until next Friday night, go Bobcats.